Hello, board members. How we doing this lovely, lovely Puzzle Sunday? Well, I hope. As it's Puzzle Sunday, and we have not yet reached day 25, we are going to be continuing Blueprints, where we have made it to Chamber 46. We have done the basic requirement for technically completing the module, but there's a lot of weird other stuff to still look for. So we're going to stay on that grind today, seeing if we can't get some of the other weird stuff done. Optimally, we want to do what? We want to get the reservoir down to level 6, so we can take the boat. We can take the boat into the cave, or we can try to get the reserve tank activated and see if we can't get the water put into there, so we can go to the bottom and find out what all those weird treasure chests at the bottom are. We also still need one more gas line for the overlook area torches. What else? Oh, we also need the 4th bonus location, which we have not come across yet. Then we need to activate the machine in the laboratory to cause a spike in radiation detection so that the shelter can trigger and open all the doors in the building, or all of the doors connected to the system, or whatever. I'm very curious to see if that's going to unlock that one door for like that last boost or whatever. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I believe we're on day 23. I'm thinking 22. It's day 23. Let's get that going. T12, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. Forgot to turn on some of the stuff and things. The stuff and the things, you see. I need both. Stuff and the things. But, I mean, unfortunately, the rest of the stuff we have to do now with this module feels like it's going to be incredibly RNG dependent, right? Wait. Oh, I was going to say, did we lose our trophy somehow? No, we're fine. So, we need this, right? Still have all that stuff in the basement to do. I'm almost tempted to just go outside and check the outside room and see if it's got something we need. Like, because right now we need the shelter and the tombs. We need the tombs so we can set up the boat, right? Because without the tombs, we have no way of getting to that side unless we can figure out a way to drain the fountain fully. But we'd also still need the basement key, I think, for that. So unless we have a lot of stuff would be solved if we could get into the tombs. Because in theory, I'm trying to remember how it works out. There's only one puzzle left to solve on the 2nd floor of the giant gear room, which is what are the numbers / letters we need to put into the spin dial to open that door in that little area up there for, I think, a blueprint and something else. And as such, I guess we would need the workroom for that, right? Because we have multiple notes now about, let's see, music pages. Yeah, dock level 13 to access the boat, dock 6 or level 6 to enter into the cave, and 0 for the chest at the bottom. We have the notes from grade 1 and grade 2 about the all that stuff, which is new. Shelter. That would be, I guess, another thing we could technically do. Any progress on the paintings? Oh, we have actually, now that you mention it, T12, we have made 0 progress. 0 progress on the paintings in the drafting room. 0 progress on the drafting room. We still have found no note or indicator on what to do in the drafting room at all. Which is weird, because I feel like we've been in enough places now that there should be... If we were going to find a note about it, I feel like we should have by now, right? Seems? What? Seems? Seems? I don't know. Let's go. Let's go see, because this kind of determines what our plan for the day is going to be, is figuring out what is in this outside building, right? If it's the shelter, we're going to try to shoot for the boiler room and the laboratory. If it's the tombs, we can kind of try to shoot for getting the pump room. If it's the schoolhouse, maybe just trying to put as many of the school buildings out as we can. I don't know. It kind of depends on what we pull out of this right now, right? Ooh, none of these look hovel. Pool shed, root cellar. Oh, let's change dig spots today. I guess we haven't been to the hovel yet. We'll see what the hovel gives us. Any new ones? No. Unfortunately, these are all the same ones. We've never been to the hovel, though, so that, I mean, technically would be new. Or the root cellar, but the root cellar says it just adds more dig spots, which is kind of shovel dependent, whereas the hovel might actually make a difference since it's steps instead of diamonds. Okay. Oh, actual note in here. That could be relevant. Oh, here's the last one of these. Okay, that puzzle was solved. What actually happens now? What actually happens now? Oh. Oh, okay. We are given an elevator. What? We have acquired an elevator, everybody. Surely it solves things. It gave me an elevator, I guess. Okay, what is this note? Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundkeeper at Mount Holly no longer be required effective immediately. The decision has made after... The decision has been made after careful consideration and based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect and performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in the future endeavors. Anna Babbage, house manager. So they fired Mr. Ravine, eh? I think we've seen notes from the guy who replaced Mr. Ravine. Also interesting they gave him the hovel to live in. As opposed to... Oh, there's another note. Aha, this is why I double-checked the room. I didn't see that the first time. This is why we double-check. 9 ranks. 2 starting rooms, 2 wings. 45 rooms. Where's room 46? 7590. Tested my full house theory, no luck. As expected. Okay, 45292. 45 rooms, antechamber sealed. 2 wings, 9 ranks. 2 starting rooms. 2 starting rooms. Where's room 46? 45292, huh? 45292, huh? As expected. Okay, so they were trying to figure out how to get into the antechamber themselves. Maybe that's why they had abandoned their duties as groundkeeper, eh? Let's check in to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Doesn't look like it. Well, I guess we can go figure out what's going on with the elevator. if nothing else. And we got, what is it? 49225 or 292 46292. Let's go see what's going on with this weird elevator, shall we? I don't have any money yet. I can't toss a coin to the Witcher. I have no coin. Oh, I guess we could take this down there. Again, we'd have to set that up the right way with the minecart, or it would be bad. And we never did figure out what's going on with this thing. Alright, well, let's find out where this elevator takes us, if anywhere. Okay. This is a very fancy looking elevator. Ooh, okay. We can actually, like, look out and see some stuff. Okay. What is this? I mean, at least I know I don't have to worry about, like, combat or anything. Okay. Another different note. Foreman's log date 7/2/1915. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the archives that were visible from the South Cliff were part of a much larger arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible. And after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has limited entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we have first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. See, this is that weird stuff, like the weird conspiracy of, like, there's aliens down here that's throwing me off. Also, we still have that one picture of somebody, like, pointing down at an angle around this area, I think. Okay. Several old torches and lanterns and such. I'm wondering if this is just another way around to... Is that a new room? Oh, yeah? There's a chessboard here. Oh, it's a chessboard of the house. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Interesting. I know these 3 pieces. These 3 pieces we've seen around the house in places, in different rooms. I don't know if I've seen a king and a queen anywhere, though. Also, the rook, I don't remember. I think we've seen this around the house, but I don't remember a king and queen. Just these 3 for sure. Interesting. That is a lot of water. I've learned to not take anything at face value with this module, so we're going to look around. We're going to look around, just in case I miss something from one angle, right? Nothing. Okay. I'm wondering if we explore the house and we set up rooms that have these pieces in them, and then we come back down here and apply said pieces in the corresponding space, if it's going to trigger it, or if there's something more complex going on. That's my first thought. That's my first thought. Oh. Okay. We found a sealed door. Interesting. Oh. And... Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Realm and something, sigils of the past and present? The Professor R. Williard. Burn heiress Robert Bird and Sons, 1905. There found natural from the creations, assisted of the record, so designed this in order that the blank of the realm might not be disturbed, understood by strangers. Totally speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era, every culture, and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils. Oh my god, what? Realm sigils. These crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This work was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clarify displays the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in a geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. Well, we've seen one of these kind of sigil things before. Where was it? I'm trying to think now. I think it was in the second floor of the giant gears room. There was a blank one of these. And then also there's another one of a very similar design inside of one of the rooms. I know we've seen two of them, and I thought they corresponded to one another, but the one that was in the gear room, I think, looked like it should be... there was a way to light it up or something. And there's the moats, the border. The sigil, to understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things. Picture. Okay. The core. The center of each signal is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step, and deciphering any sigil as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Original, the rays. The core, joining lines, splitting the sigil, one signal to another. Different number styles, and the difference is these reveal several things about the realm. Continuing. Ship routes. Locomotion. Okay. Heat waves. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause otherwise straight lines to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. More extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms in which snow is now a common occurrence. Windy, weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. Okay, moat. On each signal floating between the rays are small figures called moats. From the shape and style of the moats used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they are considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Okay. I'm going to grab a picture of this one. Tribal, a primitive realm, hunter and gatherers. Agricultural, harvester and farming, based on society and culture. Martial, military and generation spanning arguments. Okay, metropolitan. Okay, I think that symbol looks correct. Large city-state with a dense, urban, and populous center. Yes, these are the moats that are in between the lines, I think. This is that weird shape I wasn't sure what to make of. Oh my god, is this implying that there's a city under the mountain? Academic. Industrial. Spiritual. This symbol looks familiar too, but I think that's because this symbol is used regularly in culture. I don't think that one is specific to this module. This one feels specific to this module, though. Poetic. Border. Around each sigil is an adorned edge, serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and natural colors of that specific realm. White, okay. I don't remember this at all, so we'd have to check on this at some point. Putting it all together. Red banners, Marshall. Fus? Fog? Maybe that's fog. Red banners, Marshall. Okay. By studying the core, rays, motes, and borders of a signal, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Okay, I guess we'll get one of this too. Obviously, we're missing a lot of stuff here in the middle. Core. Okay. I want to say the core is this. Okay. Very interesting. I'm gonna go out and assume that door opens once we solve this puzzle. That's kind of how they've been doing things when it comes to all this like subterranean stuff. Wait, do these count as separate rooms? No. Something did though, because I think we used a couple extra footsteps. Alright. So we'll have to keep in mind, we've got this new puzzle to solve. Okay. Seriously though, it feels like this place is built on top of, like, the lost city of Atlantis or something. I also honestly thought we were going to need a key or something for this before we were going to be able to come down here, but no, they just gave it to us. So yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye out. Because I don't know if those chess pieces are set in specific rooms at all times, or if they rotate rooms. If that makes sense. I know I've seen them around, I just don't remember if they're set or not. Okay, so Hovel. New special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Okay. Today might not be the best day. Okay. Storeroom, hallway. Well, we can take the Nook and get the keys early, or storeroom. I'll take the storeroom. Knock out the dead end early. So there's the pawn, right? So there's the pawn. This I can probably just write down. Just note pawn is in storeroom. But again, I don't know if this is permanent or not. Pawn. Storeroom. I want to try to keep the photos to things I think are going to be permanent. Because otherwise we're going to end up building up like a bajillion different photos, and it's going to be a gigantic pain in the butt to find anything. It already is a lot of photos, so... Oh, okay. Oh, so that's how it works. Green room or bedroom. Probably just take that for now, just to make some space. Doesn't look like any free stuff in here. Okay, what do we got over here? Corridor, nook, guest bedroom. Wow. This is a weird day. Okay. We'll take the Nook. Take the Nook for the keys. Anything else that happens to spawn in here? Bam. We can go pantry and go back the other direction. Get $4. Plus the $4 in the entrance hall would be $8, so $9 total right now. That's actually not bad. This is going to be an interesting one to see how we maintain steps. Parlor, den. Ooh, okay, this actually is a bad spot for the den. I think we take the den and then see if we can't throw something over here in this corner that isn't necessarily the best. I think... preferably something with a dead end, obviously. Ooh, and a free gem. Nice. I don't know if we're really going to need them since we're paying for everything in steps. See, here's another pawn piece. So is this... is that, like, not the actual pawn since it's, like, small and not, like, to size? Welcome, Ika. How goes it? I'm with family today, so can't stay. Good luck. Thanks, Ika. You enjoy your time with your family. But yeah, so... let's go see. See if we can throw a dead end over here. Oh, guest bedroom. That's perfect for right here. Okay, excellent. And a free key. While we might not need the gems, we're going to continue needing the keys. Okay, fantastic. Also, there's another pawn piece. Again, why I don't know what to do with that information. Okay. We got walk-in closet, parlor, or the west wing. If we take the west wing, that's probably going to lead to the garage, right? Because I think the garage falls in... it's either here or it's one more up. One or the other, basically, every time. Closet, 3 steps. I'll take the west wing. Do I want to go back for those coins now? We'll wait. Okay, there's the note about our great aunt going missing or whatever. Okay, there's the garage. There's the garage with a bunch of keys. I don't know if... I mean, the keys are nice. Parlor or garage? Parlor or the garage? Well, we don't really need the gems, but it would also give us another, like, direction to go. I think we'll take the garage and just get the keys. So that's the note about them firing the guy who was trying to steal from them. I don't see anything extra in here. I don't need the button right now. Song, okay. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we did find the commissary. Okay, that's a dead end, or the bedroom would be a free room. I mean, I guess we'll take the commissary? Now that I know we have it, I'm gonna go grab those coins. And we'll go the other direction and see if we can't just, like, maybe throw some stuff over there? Yeah, let's go this way. Nothing, yeah, nothing special, nothing extra. Oh, okay. Interesting. We could get rid of the chapel. One extra item been drafted. This might be a good place for this, so we can start getting steps back. Okay, I don't know if anything spawns in here besides the book, though. Stars. Lots of stars. Oh, yep, free gem. Again, not that we need them. The only way that this would work out is if we get the laundry room and another pawn. If we get the laundry room, we could launder them and then turn them into cash or keys, I think? I don't remember exactly how that goes now, but... Okay, great. So now we have it set up that the bedrooms are going to be more valuable. And I think we've only used one, the guest bedroom. So we still have a couple of other bedrooms we can throw out. I still don't understand this with and without thing. Ooh, okay, what do we got over here? We've got salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, and the metal detector. I mean, the metal detector is always an important one because we can use it to make the lighter. Do I need the lighter for anything on this run, though? I don't think I need the lighter for anything on this run. Obviously, it's still nice. Actually, maybe the sleeping mask? Yeah, because we don't need gems. We need... Okay, that's actually, I think, going to be clutch here. Because we don't need gems. We need all the steps we can get. So I think we're going to want sleeping mask. That way, if we go into bedrooms, we get an extra 5 or whatever, right? Okay, I think sleeping mask actually might be clutch. I might regret not having the shovel later, but the sleeping mask is going to pay for a lot of stuff right now. Alright. This is our only way forward, so let's hope. Okay, here's the bedroom, right? Drawing room would be a little bit wasted right now. I think we take bedroom and then try to set up for something better after the bedroom. This is exactly what we were hoping for. Now we get 5 from the nursery, and then I'll get another 5 from walking in here. 2 from the bedroom, and then 5 from the sleeping mask. Yes. Technically, if we needed to, I guess we could go all the way back to the guest bedroom for an extra 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, we're going to use more going back than we do coming up here. So I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Unless we have some reason to backtrack to the main entrance hall, I don't think it's going to be worth it to go back for the nursery or in the guest room right now. We'll see what happens, though. Oh. And, oh, we have the car keys. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't think we need to get into the car right now, but, you know, it's fine. Also, this is the guest bedroom, right? Well, I guess it's just bedroom. Kitchen. Oof. Okay, I guess the only way to continue forward is going to be the chapel, sadly. I mean, luckily we spent the money already, which is fine. Oh, they gave me some money back anyway. I guess if we have to, we could come back and break open the pig. I don't remember how much money's in there, though. We haven't checked in a little while. Okay. First key use. First key use. Ooh, okay. Dining room, kitchen, or rumpus room. I think we take dining room here, because we can get the lunchbox, and that'll give us a free 10 or 5 steps. 5 or 10 steps. I don't remember. One or the other. But it'll give us some free steps. Okay. Tape. Okay. Give us... Oh, am I not halfway yet? Wait, what? Oh, I'm only on 4. I'm only on 4. Okay. It doesn't give us the points until we reach the 5th rank. So that makes sense. Library, hallway, or parlor? Less common drafting plans while in the library. That could be useful right now. Hallway feels kind of like a waste. I think we go library here. Also, I think I can rent another book. Not that we need it, per se. Since, I think we've read all the books that are currently available. We need to get the bookstore and then buy a new book, which I think we've only seen the bookstore maybe twice. Okay, so this one will take us north. Oof. Oof. Okay, we gotta take corridor here. And that unlocks on the other side into the foundation, of course. Well, at least that worked out for us. Okay, go this way. Oh, the history of Uridina. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Eris Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Department Bon Margul. Detective. Mary Jones, Herbert S. Sinclair. Interesting. Why would the detective come back a couple of months apart? March, September, so like 6 months apart? Interesting. Oh my god, okay. Blank, the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters, is no longer... Oh my god. Okay, most historians mark the beginning of the First Era. I'm denoted as Ajura by the accession of the first king, Blank, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of these bygone days are mostly limited to trade arrangements and sales receipts. Nonetheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had been but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris. By the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. Wow, they're not even letting us know what the name of the original kingdom was? Wow. The youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Eris, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed. He split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. All this regarded the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle providence and heart spring of the kingdom. Elves accepted the gift. Wondering if the magnifying glass would let us tell what's going on here, or if it's too blocked out even for that. Oh my god, they're censoring literally... literally the notion of this? Wow. In the 3 realms. Oh, there's a note in here. As the kingdom entered the 4th era, a different kind of ruler took the reins. King Desolates III. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orianda could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margul, Redguard. Interesting. So they were trying to get a hold of some, like, pre-censored material. They are the realms inherited by the 3, Fen Eris, Arch Eris, and Araja. Once again, stand united as allies. So that the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. Spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. Despite being else a land rich in history. Whatever this is? Data expunged. Yeah, seriously. That is some heavy, heavy censorship. Dang. Alright. I wasn't expecting that. So apparently, we'll probably find in here somewhere. Maybe at the bookstore? Wait, what? You wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press... Oh, that's the directory. But yeah, maybe if we go to the bookstore, we can get like a first edition of this and see all the censored data. I would assume. Okay. Okay, we're not locked in here, but... Chance to pull something rare on this one, so that's nice and important. Ooh, okay. Wine cellar's a dead end, and we don't need the gems, so we're not worried about the wine cellar. Though it still feels like there should be a secret in there. We don't really need gems from this patio green room thing, so we could probably skip that. So... I guess we take the aquarium, which is a power source, and that could be super important if we can pull the laboratory, or if we can get the pool, we might be able to set up a pump room next to this, which would also be super important. We don't need the boiler room per se. I'm trying to think of other places that need to be powered. I think it's just the laboratory and the pump room. Okay, I think we take this and we'll go back up this way and see if we can't pull the pool over here and then come down here and take our shot on the pump room. But we'll take the aquarium for now since it is technically powered. Oh, and it counts as a bedroom for the purposes of the 5 steps. I forgot about that. Well, we'll leave that there for now and we'll go this way. Okay, plus 10. Okay, so we need a key card. Going downstairs wouldn't really help us much right now, other than I guess it would help us get to the front easier. But we need an electric key card. We do not have one of those yet. Kitchen, laboratory, or the parlor. Oh, that kind of sucks. We don't need the gems out of the parlor. This is bad. Guess we go parlor. And then hope whatever this next area is someplace we might have a chance of pulling a... pulling a electric key card. I don't want to waste the steps. Unless there happens to be one in here, but I don't think we've ever seen anything spawn in here besides the wind-up key. I do like this room so much more when it has the open windows like this. It looks so weird having this area covered in tarps. Alright, I think we're at like 16 to 17 right now, so let's see how we do. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. 2 statements are false. Okay, that's technically possible. All 3 statements are false. Okay. All 3 statements are false. So we know that's false. All 3 statements are false. 2 statements are false. Okay. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So... okay, I think to narrow this down to 1... I think if this is false, which it has to be... looks less like a dungeon? Oh yeah, for sure. With the extra windows and stuff, yeah, 100%. This room is so less gloomy and weird looking when you have the windows on it. But yeah, so I think with all three statements is false. We know that's not true. That's a false statement. And then this would be also false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. If this is false, it would be a true statement. And if that's a true statement, this is the only one telling a true statement. Two statements are false. That one's false, and that one's false. So this tells it should be the one that's telling the truth. And this one is telling that both of these are false, which means that this one is the one? 16 out of 17. Let's see what happens. 17 out of 18. Still got it. We're still there, everybody. Still only one blemish on our record, unfortunately. Okay. Well, non-zero chance our run's about to end here, everybody. And I don't think there's anything I can do about it right now. The best I think I could do is maybe go back to the garage and open the car and see if there's anything else in there. Or if this is a dead end, we could go to the aquarium and just start messing around and see what we can pull. Okay, locked. That's fine. Oh. Oh, okay. If I go... Okay, boudoir would be... Courtyard would continue through. I mean, this doesn't do us a lot of good right now. The question then, I guess, becomes... How does the power thing work? I swear I'm not an elk. Welcome. Bonk, he'll never know. It's true, he'll never know. He's busy with his family this wonderful Sunday afternoon. But how are you doing, I swear I'm not an elk? How was your concert? Man, this is such a weird place to pull the laboratory. If we pulled it next to the aquarium, then it would be definitely 100% powered, right? I'm well, thank you. 'Twas wonderful. That's good to hear. Courtyard could get me a free item. But it would probably be a shovel. I guess we'll take this and see if maybe we can get a free shovel. How was time with your family? Oh, it's a... Oh, okay. Wait, actually... That actually could be completely clutch if we open that thing and it has a key card in it. That could be the thing that saves this particular run. I don't have a sledgehammer, but I have a lot of keys. No. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I would have liked a key card in there, please. Fudge. Fudge, I declare. Fudge. Also, no shovel for these dig spots or the 3 that were back in the foundation room. Time with my grandmother was typical moving furniture. Time with my mother was delightful, and she booked us a room at the Marriott. Nice. Marriott seemed like a very nice place. Full view of the Thames and Canary Wharf. I don't know what Canary Wharf is, but the Thames I'm aware of. Okay. So, optimally, I would want to pull, technically, the boiler, or the pump room here. Pretty London place. Okay. Well, as long as it's pretty, I guess. Observatory, West Wing, the bunk room. Well, I guess we could throw down the observatory and get another star. I don't really need a connecting hallway here. Yeah, we'll do the observatory. Just for the stars. Just for the stars. But now that I know that sometimes there's hidden notes in the books, I'm kind of halfway tempted to rent this, since maybe there's something different about the library edition. Canary Wharf is a privately owned financial district of London, England, located in the Isles of Dogs in the London borough of Tower Hamlets. The Greater London Authority defines it as part of London's central business district alongside central London. That's a bunch of words that don't mean anything when they're put together. The slice, we get 3 steps. Farmer's apples. Apples are extra delicious. And diamond miner, +1 diamond. I don't need that. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing spectacular here. Alright. Run's probably locked up now, but... business with a V? Oh, business with a view. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I'm happy you had a lot of fun and you had a good time with all your family and stuff. I'm happy to hear it. Yes. Okay, so from here, I need to go down and then to the aquarium. When's your next major trip? Do you have one planned already? Your next concert or something? Oh my god, free shovel? Free shovel in the aquarium. I would have never guessed. Ah, nothing. Okay, so there's a non-zero chance we might be able to go dig up a key card then. Where was... Okay, that's outside. I don't remember what this one is, but I have it written down. That's inside of the laundry room. Oh yeah, there's the electric eels and there's the power thing. But see, this looks like the archive, and I have not seen a single note underneath the archives. Samus87, welcome. Not planned, but I was invited to a cousin's 17th today. Costume party with a theme of musicals. I will not be attending. Well, that's fair enough. I don't think you dig up a key. I don't think you can dig up a key card. Really? Oh, that's lame. That was our last chance, really. I don't know what room we could possibly pull on this side of the aquarium that might give us a chance, unless... No, that wouldn't help us either. I'd have to pull security, and then I'd have to pull the breaker room, and then I'd have to turn them off, and then we would go. So I guess if we pull security and the breaker room, we could still have a chance at this. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, well... None of these are powered, unfortunately. Do we think the key... Oh, this is weird. Do we think the locksmith sells the key card? And do we think we could afford it? Or do I just go pull at this point? Because the problem is it doesn't look like any of these rooms are powered, which means if we pull a laboratory over here, or the boiler, or the pump room, it won't be powered, which sucks. I guess we go locksmith and just see what happens. We've only been to the locksmith, I think, maybe once. Or maybe we go sauna and get some extra steps for tomorrow. So I'd really like to have that the reservoir tank set up. Because if really all I need to do is we need to like drain the greenhouse or something. Because if we can drain the greenhouse, that just gives us enough water to like play around with to set up everything else, right? Because we're one compartment away from being able to to drain the fountain. And I think if we're able to do that, then we have enough water and space to move around and set up the boat stuff. Well, a special key is 8 coins. Okay, well, we got a shot. Let's give her a shot and see what happens. Let's see what we got in here, shall we? Okay, lockpick set is set up. Special key. Oh, fun key cutting noises. Don't know, is the key card can spawn? Yeah. Prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in the green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. Huh. Well, we've never seen that before. Unfortunately, it doesn't do us any good here, though, unless it's able to unlock keycard doors. Unfortunate. Because... I'm trying to think. If we go down into the basement... I don't think there's anything we need to do in the basement right now that would do us any good, unfortunately. Okay, well, we do have the shovel, so we can go dig some stuff up, if nothing else. Let's see, so the foundation room will have something, and this courtyard has something. And then, I think there was one other place that had some stuff. Chapel, bedroom, nursery. Did the garage have a dig spot in it? I don't remember now. I don't remember now. But we can go dig these spots up. I mean, right now, the biggest thing is we just gotta kind of slam our face into this until the RNG favors us enough that we can get something powered, right? Okay, tin can. I thought there was 3 in here. A regular key. Screen lock by electronic lock, yeah. Unfortunate. Okay, and the courtyard's out here. I thought there was 3 in the foundation. Some coins. And some coins. Okay, that doesn't really do us any good. At this point, my best bet, honestly, would be probably to go back to the chapel. How would I do this? I guess technically I want to go back to the chapel and go in and out of it 5 times, right? Or 4 times, so that we have $1. And then we go all the way back to the main entrance hall, and we go outside and we put a quarter or put $1 into the fountain. And that way we get to kind of save our money a little bit. That's interesting, the prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key, a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, draw floor plans of the same color. Interesting. Okay. But not blue, actually. Yeah, not blue. Like all the other colors, but not a blue one. They really do not want you to try to manipulate the RNG of pulling some of those important rooms, I guess. Unfortunate. Okay, so we go back into the church. And we have to go into the bedroom. I don't think there's anything else we can really gain out of here other than this. If I click on it... Okay, here we go. Keeper of Tithes, Chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the... Chapel's break the keeper. Oh, it doesn't tell me how much is in there? Not yet. Oh, wait, I bet it tells me in the library. Hold on. It's probably recorded in one of the books, right? Let's see. One of these is probably telling us. Room 46, inheritance. 9 minutes and 16 seconds? Okay. Steps taken, gems used, gold spent, allowance 6. Oh, right, because we opened that other puzzle box. Stars. Green rooms, shops drafted. Red rooms drafted. Billiards, dartboards. Okay, we're at 20 of 21. 20 of 21. Upgrade discs 5, red letters 2. Really? It doesn't tell me how much money... I could have sworn one of these told me how much money is inside of the pig thing. First claim check with secret garden key. Can't seem to ever pass it up. My favorite floor plan, boiler room. Yeah, I can't imagine why. Most time spent in the drawing room, not surprising. Security, not surprising. Entrance hall, yeah, duh. Most paid for, drawing room, shocking. Security, yeah. Commissary. Most drafted, den, nook, parlor, yep. Contraptions I've made. Magnifying glass, metal detector for the burning glass. Power hammer. Pick sound amplifier. We are still missing one of these. Full. Have a great day. Largest purchase. We're missing the one on the letter inside of the antechamber. Maybe one day. Rotunda, sauna, and root cellar. Highest grade 2. It does not mention how much money is inside of the pig. That is unfortunate. I thought we saw that somewhere. I thought that was in one of these stupid note-taking books. It's incredibly frustrating. Alright, I guess not. Whatever. We'll just put the money into it like I suggested. And this way, it's like free steps. Okay, keep the one for the fountain, I guess. Stupid elusive key card. Oh, I have the car keys, right? Was there anything else special in the car while we're here? Yeah, there's just the note. The drop-off address is Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The guns are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here. For noon, I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requiring a car today, but you will never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Right, and then this had the upgrade thing. Oh, there's other stuff in here now? What? Oh. Okay. And the secret garden key. Oh, I had no idea that they would put new things in the back of the car. Weird. How do I keep the map? Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a treasure in the foundation room? What? Well, I had planned to put the key not in here, but whatever. There's apparently a treasure in the foundation room. What does that mean? We've never found a treasure from the map before, but that's because we've never gotten to the room that is indicated on the treasure map. So... this looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Okay. Oh. 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 Okay. What do we get that's a treasure? Oh. Oh my god. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains 8 gems. Wow. It's completely useless. You're the treasure? Oh, well, thank you. But also, it's completely useless. That does us no good. Alright, so the map will just let you trigger, and then you can dig it up. Good to know. We've never done one of those before. Okay, great. Alright, fair enough. I don't think there's a reason for me not just to end the day now. Because I don't need anything from the basement. The hovel was nice, but isn't necessarily anything. I guess... I wonder... We could run back over to the secret new underground area, I guess. But have we seen... I don't think we have. I think the only thing we've seen was the giant pawn, right? The giant pawn is the only one we've come across so far? We've seen the little pawn in a bunch of different rooms, but the giant pawn we've only seen in the storage room. I think. See, there's the little ones. I don't see anything in here. Don't remember any of them in there. There's the little one again. Go in here for the 5 steps. Little pawn. Does the size of the pawn matter? I don't know. We have 6... Whoops. We have 6 pieces to put down. And I know for a fact we've seen pawn pieces and knight pieces, and I'm pretty sure I've seen bishop pieces around the house. I don't know about the king and the queen or the rook. The rook, I'm not... I think we've seen the rook, but I can't recall offhand. But I'm sure about the other 3. And I don't know if we need the big ones, or the small ones, or the what. E. E. Okay. E. No, that doesn't really match up with anything. Interesting that they have this just hanging on the wall and it shows where the antechamber is located, by the way. E. Yeah, I'm trying to denote that to memory. I could take a picture, I guess, but I don't even know if it's relevant. Oh yeah, there's the rook. Okay. But see, this is a small rook piece, not a large one. Whoa, okay. See, there's the large pawn. And I don't even know if it matters, right? Like, so now we've seen a rook and a pawn. The large pawn piece is in the storage room, and the rook was inside of the, what is that? The nook? But I feel like those rotate. I don't think those are set every day. So unless we have to, like, I don't know, get most of them and then try to guess on the other ones or something, I don't know what else to do with that elevator. Since the day is about to end anyway, I don't have a coin for the Witcher. So, let's go take this back down there and see what happens when we play with that. Because I'm assuming it has something to do with the house. It might be its own self-contained puzzle. I don't know. Let's go find out. Let's go find out. Because if it's a self-contained puzzle, then we might be able to just open up that next door, right? We might not need anything else. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like we really are hyper-dependent at this point on just RNG, which is a little frustrating. I know I've been told that there's ways to manipulate the RNG, but I haven't quite seen it. The only thing I've really seen is that obviously the courtyards and the stuff like to show up more on the outside of the house, right? There's also the hallways, the west and east hallway wings will show up along this. Trying to think if we have anything else I've seen that's like a kind of a constant. Obviously the foundation, but and the garage. The garage always shows up here, right? Like I think one of these two spaces. Yeah, I don't know. So there's not enough. See, they're actually magnetizing to the location. So in theory, the pawn room would be what, here? Yeah. So that's... I assume we would have to have the rooms... So we are looking for the large versions of each of these. I assume we'd have to have the room drawn, and I can't just, like, force this, right? We can't brute force this. So we do need the ones that have the large versions. Oh. What? Wait. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently there's a bishop in the chapel? Or maybe the chapel is the bishop room? So is this like the madam's bedroom or something would be... Also, I'm not sure which one's the king and which one's the queen. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't know how to tell those apart. I've never been good at that. So I don't know which one is like... If the open one is the king or the closed one is the king. That's one thing I've never been able to do with chess. Okay, so... Okay, hold on. So if the chapel... So let's say the storeroom is the pawn room. And the chapel... I'm trying to think if these are going to be consistent, you know? So, if the pawn is the storeroom, and the bishop is the chapel. Then it would make logical sense that the queen's, the lady's chamber room or whatever would be the queen's room. There was a rook. There was the one rook. Yeah, it was... Oh. Okay. It was in that thing. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if we have a... So is it like the first room they show up in? Because the rook that was in the nook was not a large one. Oh, wait, what are you in? Hold on, hold on. What is that? 1, 2, 3. On the 4th? 1, 2, 3, 4. In the observatory? In the observatory. Okay, so maybe... I don't know why that would be the constant, but it could be. Hold on. Okay, so... Observe... Night... And the Nook could be Bishop or be Rook. I hope it's not just Nook, Rook, kind of like rhyme. Because Observatory and Night don't rhyme. Storeroom and Pawn don't rhyme. And Bishop and Chapel don't rhyme. Though the Bishop and the Chapel make some kind of logical sense. Okay. So again, this really feels like we would need to figure out the RNG. Like maybe the bunk room, because that's where he grew up. I don't remember a room with chess in it, unless maybe it's the rumpus room. Oh, wait, is it... No, okay. I was thinking maybe this would be the queen's room or something. Since we know room 46 was like... a weird off-limits thing. Okay, so that didn't do anything. So what we're going to have to figure out tomorrow is if this changes. Oops. Try to avoid that. Well, I will say this. We did try to just brute force it, and it technically kind of worked. I didn't mean it to, and I didn't think it was going to, but we kind of brute forced it, and it kind of worked. So... because we have the bedroom, right? And the bedroom is not doing anything. So it's got to be, we get the maid's room, and then we go into the ladies' chamber, or whatever it's called. I presume that would be the queen's room. And there is a master bedroom, right? I think we've seen a master bedroom one time, and I don't think we've ever gone into it. Yes, because the master bedroom is the one that has the guns in it. It has the 2 cannons at the bottom of at the foot of the bed. So that's probably the king's room, and then the ladies' room would be the queen's room. So these ones are the common ones. And those 2 are going to be the very rare ones. Okay, so we have another thing to potentially shoot for. We might be shooting for Queen's ladies' room. Queen, ladies' room. Ladies' room. And then King is master bedroom. Master bedroom? I'm going to throw question marks on those just in case. I'm going to underline them so we know we're looking for those. Okay. Well, that's happened now. Small steps. Small steps, everyone. Small steps. We literally found that puzzle today. The 23rd day. And we're, what? 4/6 of the way? 2/3? Yeah, 2/3 of the way. Fractions, everyone, fractions. What I want to kind of do now, I think I have steps left. Can I... One, two... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can go into chapel 9 and check this. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because I want to see if there is an actual night piece in here, or if the observatory is always where the night piece needs to go. Because I don't remember... Because there's the table that has stuff on it, and I don't remember there being a night on that. Same with the chapel. I want to see if, like, back here there's a piece or something. We have enough steps to go check this. So obviously the rooms are going to rotate, but I want to know if the, like, pawn and the other pieces actually rotate. Okay. Because we can see the large pawn back there, right? So I guess this counts as large. That counts as the large rook, I guess. See, there's another pawn. Maybe I should have tried putting it on one of these other rooms also? To see if maybe that one could be spread around to any of them with the pawn inside of it? This is the regular bedroom, and that didn't trigger either of the royalty pieces. Pawn in here too. Ah, yeah. Here's the bishop. Okay, so there's the bishop piece. So yeah, maybe there's like several rooms that have pawns because there's like is it 8 pawns on a board? So maybe the pawns are the easiest one to do. Whereas these ones are a little bit harder. So we're going to go this way. Go up to the observatory. Okay. If this is the case, we need to be on the lookout for... Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. It wasn't on this table like I was thinking it was. It's over here on the floor. Okay, so we just need to correspond them to the places that they are in the house. But I don't know if these are set locations or if these pieces rotate to new rooms. We'll have to figure that out tomorrow. Okay. That's fine. That's a step in another direction for the puzzles. Okay, we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. I don't think there's anything else I need to do right now. That was a very interesting day. Okay. 23 will go down as an interesting one. A mid-sized inn. Sure. Whatever you want to call it. A mid-sized inn. Save and continue, please. Okay. 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 Day 24. Okay. So now we have a lot of stuff to think about. We have a lot of stuff to think about now. So... So right now I need the schoolhouse, the shelter, or the tombs. Those are the things we need right here. Okay, I'm gonna go do that first. It is good to know that we can kind of brute force the correct answer on the chessboard by just, if we think they're there, we can just try every room that's been unlocked, right? Okay, tombs is here, or the schoolhouse. Oof. Oof. Because if we have the tomb... If we have the tomb... we can go down and move the rail car. We can go down and move the rail car, and then that would set up a little bit easier way of getting to the boat. But it might lock us out of going up to that second room, though we haven't. I don't really know exactly the answer for the one puzzle up there yet. Okay, I think we take Tomb to try to get this set in place. I'm not going to go down there yet, though. We can save that for now. I think that ends. If nothing else, we could potentially get a bunch of money. Because there are a few different dead ends we'd kind of want to set, right? The two closets, the breaker room. Okay. Den, bedroom. Probably den here. It's just a free gem. Also, it has a tendency to have a little bit more high chance of having a... Also, maybe a chess piece? Also has a chance of having a treasure chest in it. It seems like a little bit more often. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen a courtyard like that there. Okay, we'll take that. That could be a free item. Ah, yeah, free shovel right there. Okay. I'll take that. Nook, guest bedroom. Or regular bedroom. Actually, we might guest bedroom here. That'll put money in the... Since it is a dead end, it'll put money into... Actually, I think we'll need these keys more than I just need the extra steps right now. I'll take the Nook. I'll take the Nook for the keys. Have you tried breaking it down, though? Have you tried breaking what down? I need you to be more specific. There's a lot of stuff to break down in this module, so I need you to be more specific. Oh, the other thing we can check and see if the actual piece is still there. Let's go through this. Okay, so those are set then. Or at least we've 2 of 2 to them being in the same location. Okay. So in theory, then, we're going to need to put the spare bedroom down. We need the observatory down. We need the chapel down. We already have the Nook down. And we need the 2 master bedrooms. The master bedroom and the ladies' master bedroom. Okay. Okay. Lord Gun HD, welcome. How you doing, friend? Hopefully you're having a good day. Commissary hallway draft. Okay. Probably take the hallway here. Yeah. It kind of messes up the den, but it still gives us plenty of movement, so. Okay. Hallway. So let's see if we can do some stuff with this courtyard before we get too wily. We might pull something cool from out of this, like extra keys or something. Boot. Lord God. No. And a can. Okay. It's fine. We got the shovel for free, which could be really useful, so. Okay. Library, bedroom, or parlor. Probably the parlor for the gems, if I can manage it. Also, it looks, you know, we get the better windows on this one. Okay, wind up key. Okay. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are blue, so we know that's a lie. The other 2 boxes are true. The other 2 boxes are blue. Okay, so we know that's a lie, and if that's a lie, then that makes this a lie. That means these are both lies, so this one has to tell the truth. The other 2 boxes are empty, so that means this one is not empty. 22 of 23, alright. Or 21 of 22, actually. Sorry, I got that backwards. Alright. 21 of 22. Alright. Nursery. Craft another bedroom. probably go spare green room here. Well, actually, do I want a nursery now? It would give us a gym, probably. And the 5 steps for every other bedroom. And this isn't the worst place to put this. I think we do that. I think we just put this here and get it out of the way. I don't think there's anything on the table. Oh, nope. There was some coins. Okay. Okay, so it's not a gym every time. It's randomized. Okay, I don't see anything else in here though. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's the worst place to put that. Okay, here's the storeroom. This isn't a great spot, but I think both of these other ones are going to be dead ends. So we store room here. Okay, pawn is still in here. Oh, and a dig spot. Nice. And a free key. Nice. That could be incredibly clutch later on. I'm still curious about what this is for. It seems marginally important, but I don't know. Okay, so... Okay, this whole wing is now dead to us. We don't need anything else over here. We've still got 3 doors over here to play with, right? 1 off the den and the 2 off the hallway, so... There's still stuff we can pull here. We're okay. I'm gonna take the coins now. We'll go to the den. Okay, get the gem. No chest in here. See, it does have the small pawn in here. We'll have to check that. So right now we've got the nook and the storeroom, so we've got 2 of them. We need potentially the observatory. We need the observatory and the chapel still. Okay, there's the observatory. And that's actually in a spot we could use it. My bedroom here. We get 10 steps and the 5 steps from the nursery. Observatory would lock in. I think we go observatory. This will get us the... Okay, yeah, these are set. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, so that sets that. Oh, why am I going up there? I don't need to do that. I just need to look into this thing. I need to look into the telescope. We've got the sale. Everything is 50% off today. See flyers for details. Okay, thanks. Okay, day 15. Oh. Today only. Great deals ahoy. The sale. Everything 50% off. Offered valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and the bookshop. Wow, today would be a great day to pull the bookshop. Dang. Ooh, and security right now. Okay. That sets us up pretty good. Potentially. Corridor. And it's not drafting off of... We'll take the security. And a little low on gems, but that's okay. Sure would be nice if something spawned in here of some amount of relevance. Okay, well, at least do this for now. Keycard system. Hello. Change the offline mode to off. Unlocked. Might become relevant, it might not. We'll have to find out. Okay. Okay, commissary. I like to draw red rooms while drafting. Or the dark room. Well, everything is half off today. There's the sale. Okay. Sledgehammer's 4. We could pull, okay, Sleeping Mask, Sledgehammer, and Magnifying Glass. That's not a terrible combination. And we've already got the thing with the rooms. So yeah, I think we just do that. Can't believe how expensive the running shoes are, though. That sets us up very good. That sets us up very good. We'd have to go all the way back for the nursery, but we haven't done any other bedrooms yet. Magnifying glass, we could also... Oh, we don't have the censored book anymore, though, do we? Fudge, I forgot. That was yesterday, everybody. That was yesterday. Okay, I can't take that. We do need the chapel, though. Take the chapel. We don't have any money on us right now anyway. Bishop is set. That's good. Bishop is set. Okay, we are down to one door, though. Ooh, laboratory is interesting, but it's a dead end. Pantry it is, I guess, then. Okay, so now we've set up the first 4 again. Right? Chapel, observatory, storeroom, and the nook. So now we need the 2 other master bedrooms. Oh, okay. Actually, this is a good place for the pool. We're out of gems, though, which is a little concerning. But do I want to go back? Commissary is on the other side of the chapel. We'll leave those there. I guess there's no reason to take them with us. We will come back and just pick them up if we need them. Okay. Neither of these look like they're electric doors. That's good. Okay. Kitchen, oh, great hall, or the spare green room. I mean, great hall is fine. We don't really have the keys for all of it, though. It is an antechamber door, though. But we need the keys. I think we'll just take the spare. Okay, we got the watering can, which I think is gems every time we enter a green room. I think that's how that works out. The draft pull are removed at the end of the day. I stated. Drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Okay. Okay. First time you enter a green room, use to gain 1. Yeah, and then we can fill this up in certain locations also. I don't know what the rules are for them exactly, but... Ooh, okay. Rooms do not cost to draft. That could be super useful, actually. But the bedrooms, we've already kind of set ourselves up for the bedrooms. I mean, it's already kind of a dead-end location. I guess we'll just take this. This could be super useful, because the lack of gems won't affect that. And we can get a gem back. Oh, and they're giving us a gem. Okay. Oh, look at that. We can even look out here and see the statue. This is, like, perfect for this. I don't know... I don't recognize this statue, but that's fine. Doesn't really look like we're meant to get out to it at any point either, so that's fine. There's our boat. You would be useful down in the reservoir boat. Do a quick check and make sure there isn't any numbers down here. I don't see anything as numbers. Okay. Okay. It's another gem. Perfect. Can I cannot fill it up from the pool. Okay. I figured they wouldn't let me do that. I think we've done that in the kitchen before. Oh, there is the courtyard over there too, but I don't really want to backtrack that far. Okay, it's locked. We have keys. That's fine. Oh, wow. Oh, that sucks so hard. Archives while drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. That's the only one that doesn't end the day. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Okay, archives. Archives it is, then. So this is the only one that doesn't end the day. Also, we still haven't found in the archives the number or whatever it looks like that the aquarium is indicating. Unless there's another room that has a bunch of filing cabinets and red books on shelves. It should be, like, right here, and I don't see it. And that is incredibly frustrating. Okay. Oh, interesting. This actually isn't a terrible place to, like, throw the dark room. Because we only have one way to go out of here. And it's not the most mandatory door. I think there's sometimes some stuff here, I think? Okay, let's go see. Gym requirements. Sure. Hey, closet. Not the optimal use of it, since it would be better at the end of a hallway. But it's a key in a gym, I guess, and it didn't cost us anything. And it's a dead end, so that would put money out in the tomb, I think. So that's a dead end, that's a dead end, that's a dead end. Terrace is a dead end, so that's 4. So that gets us $20 so far. Okay. That's fine. Oh, garage, something, or the bedroom. I'll take the whatever. Oh, okay, we got the pump room. Okay, that's actually important. Okay, that's actually really important. This is the pump room. That's super important, actually. Ooh, baby. This is gonna get spicy suddenly. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. So, the reservoir... Okay. If this is correct, then we're already set up to get the boat. Hold on, where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 20. That would leave us with 27. I might go get the boat right now, because I don't think I need any stuff to go through the tombs. And I think the tomb entrance leads into the right side where the boat's at. And the reservoir is already set up for accessing the boat and taking it to the other side. Because what that sets up is if we get back to the foundation, then the boat is on the right side of the reservoir already. And we just need to lower that down to the 6th setting. Which unfortunately we can't do. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 13, and then 4 would be 9. I don't think we could... Oh, wait, are both tanks empty? Oh, my God. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. We gotta go to the tombs first. We gotta go to the tombs first. We gotta figure out if we're gonna make this work. We gotta figure out if we can make this work. I have enough stuff in place now. I might actually be able to make a change here. Okay. No. This is fine. This is fine. Sleeping mask is the first time you go into a bedroom, right? Okay. So from here, we want to go into the tomb, down through the tombs. Oh my god. And see if we can get that boat in place. Because if we can get the boat in place... Also, I'm curious where the money shows up. While we're down here. There's the note. Oh yeah, if we there actually is, now that I think about it. We still need the metal detector and the workshop. We could, in theory, use the lighter now. Down here somewhere is supposed to be a bunch of money. Oh, right here. This is one where I think we need to use the lighter, very clearly. And I think lighting those is probably going to set off like this or something. I don't know what it's going to set off or why at this point. But it definitely feels like it's going to... Oh, here's all the money. Okay. Our plan is definitely the dead end. Or is it? Okay. Also, maybe need to light this? I don't know. That's a lot of money. Okay, so we go down here. And then I have to pull the arm on this. Then this should take us to... Oh yeah, here's this. But... Well, I guess if we have the lighter, we could do that. Okay, so the boat is in... Yes. I guess the problem is, do I have a way out of here? Oh. I didn't think I'd have to sit here and watch this. I thought they would just teleport us to the other side, you know? I guess it's to show that, so it's easier to see it. Also, it's very cute that we have a little hat with us. Because, you know, we're adventuring and stuff. Oh, yeah, because we can go out the front now. Right, we can go out the front now. So I guess the question becomes... Well, I guess I could take the boat back over there and then bring it back. Yeah, I guess we're fine, actually, right? Search this. We've read this. There's nothing down there. We need the... Oh, is it not open? Oh, I think it's right here, right? Wait, where is the passageway? Oh, maybe it's this? I guess we have to open it from the inside. Oh, that sucks. Well, this takes us to the basement. Is it on the other side of the basement? trying to remember now. Oh, it's on the other side of the basement. It's on the other side of the basement. Okay, we're fine. It's on the other side of the basement. Yeah, so we figured this out. Pat number... Oh. Pat number... 68642. That series of numbers... 686... 68642. Pat number. Pat number. Just in case. Just in case. I don't know if it's going to be relevant or not, but just in case. Just in case. Dogs. Muscle to scrap and have it the clay like dogs. I have the magnifying glass. I should at least check these. I should probably have checked the other one too, but I don't want to waste the steps going back now. Okay, this is good. The boat is now in position. So now all we need to do is lower it down to the 6th position. In theory. Up. So the only downside is we use so many steps. Doing all of that. Okay, so the boat's in position. So can I get this down 6? Yes, these are both empty. Okay, so okay. So I need to go 1. So we're at 13, right? No, 14. So yeah, 13. So we need to take it down 5. So how would I do that? If I take it down 4. Then we would take 3. Okay, wait. So I need... So if I take 4 out of here and put 3 into there, that would leave us with 1. That would leave us with 1, and then... Okay, 13, down to 6. Maybe, oh, I need to go down 7, right? So 4. We put 3 into there. Another 3. That would be close. We need to be at the 6th. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we need to go down another 3. Nope. Can I go... Huh. What? Let me see. This thing is so finicky. Maybe I can't do it that way? I don't remember what the breakdown is. So if I do... Maybe I need to do it this way? Okay, this might work. Come on. Okay. Okay, so it was on the wrong tank. Alright, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, well, we'll just grab another 3. Oh, that's fine. That's perfect. So now we should be at 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So now we can go into the cave. We should just be able to go into the cave. Alright. Okay. Cave acquired. No idea what to expect in the cave. Just know we can now go into the cave. Okay, that's fine. Archived corridor. Confidential. Oh, bedroom's actually clutch right here, I think. Because this will just give us a bunch of free steps. 5. And then this. It's 2. And then another 5. From the sleeping mask. Nice. Okay. Great. That helps a lot, actually. Now, this is going to be the scary part, is this might be the end of this stuff. Okay. Okay. This goes through. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. That's not necessarily a good thing. Because we're trying to pull specific rooms. So if we're adding more rooms, that's not inherently a good thing. I don't know what you are. Okay, we're gonna put this down just because it goes through. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It takes about 12 to get outside. Okay, we're going to check this room. A very detailed paper model of a safe. Huh? What? 1225... 1225 86 or whatever, so that would be 6 numbers. 68642. 642. Uh-huh. Okay. The Great Hall, partitioning plan for Monday, November the 30th. That seems to be telling the truth. Monday, November 30th. That would be today? The drafting spectrum. Most violet dreams. Indoor vendor. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, is not the only color in which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn blank when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the regions of Norris, was okay, Norris is black? Okay. So that had more difficult to affix to an architect's revision to edits, too, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement as it had no political ties to the other realms. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating rooms for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we want to explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its colors. What? Oh, okay, it gives us like synergies and stuff. Sleeping mass nursery, servants' quarters. Okay. Extra item, likely. Well, I mean, we do get that here and over here sometimes. Average number of doors, 1 to 2. Okay. Associated resource steps, violet. They're any type who love to explore and backtrack frequently, having an excess of steps usually refers bedrooms, mobility. Okay. Okay, terrace. Green rooms, colored green, associated gems. Average number of doors, 2 to 3. Extra items often, yeah. Synergies, shovel, watering can in most green rooms. Okay, yeah. They work well with each other. That makes sense. Are able to draft in the house, the more powerful the effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms that contain piles of dirt for digging. Yeah? Floor plans are extremely synergetic and strategies can turn around. Okay. Oh, foyer. We haven't even seen that before. Hallways, orange. Associated resources, keys. Average number of doors, 3 to 4. Average extra items, rarely. Synergies, foyer. We, again, haven't seen it. Lockpick kit, which we have in storage. And hall pass, which I don't think we've seen a hall pass. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Okay, commissaries. Color, gold, associated resource coins, average number of doors 2, extra items never for free. Synergies, coin purse, coupon book, and vaults. We haven't been to the vault yet either. I think we've seen it 2 or 3 times, but we've never been there. The floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, exchanging the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop in the in-state can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Having to leave the property. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold. We usually want to draft multiple shops to expand the range of shopping opportunities. Red rooms. Red rooms, color red, associate resource vexation. Okay. I like that actual description. Average number of doors, 3 to 4. Extra items, seldom. Synergies, shelter. Tomato soup. Okay. And skilled players. Interesting. Rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. When these rooms come in with a certain level of risk, they often have potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room often reward with a unique and striking space that leaves a less lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Oh, prismatic rooms. Red room, bedroom. Oh, interesting. I didn't know there was like a combo on this. You may, on rare occasions, notice some floor plans have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border will... Violet and gold border would be described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan that supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it gives you bonus steps from having a nursery, as well as being unlocked by having a foyer. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of the volume of drafting strategies, we hope you have found valuable insights and useful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for the architect is too brave and no design too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it and express their creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power, some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can all call our own. Okay. Interesting. I don't think it really told me too much I didn't already know. It looks like that's the dining room, maybe? I don't know. Also, I can't pick that up. So none of these blueprints are like ones we can add to the thing. Okay, we got a dormitory solarium. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a drawing room, gain 10 steps. Clock tower. Tomorrow we'll start with a key for each next day room you draft today. I guess I'll take the solarium. In Drafting Studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor print to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay. There's a floor plan above for more information. Quaint floral sitting room surrounded by entirely tinted glass panes. This room is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. That is your floor plan to draft pool. Drafting cost, a gem. These small sleeping quarters are void of frills and distractions, ideal for the students, scholars, or denizens of our academia who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. Okay, each time you enter the dormitory after drafting a draft room, gain 10. That's very specific. Tomorrow you will start with a key for each next day room. We don't have a lot of those. This is Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. What? That actually sounds kind of interesting. I'm gonna go with the solarium because we want to be able to draw more unique things, right? More likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. I'll take that. Since that's the problem we're having, right? And luckily, the solarium we can actually kind of control the RNG on, since it should only show up on the outsides of the house. Presumably. Okay, so this could be the last one? Oh my. We got the workshop. Okay. We gotta be so careful here. Okay, we got a key card room on the other side, so right now we are locked out. I don't think there's anything I can make with what we've got that would help with that. But we can still go do the boat thing. We can still go do the boat thing. God, if only we had the metal detector. This would have been the perfect day for the metal detector, too. Oh, that hurts. Unless it's in there. Unless it's in this room. Nope, it's the broken handle. That does not do us much good. Oh, we get the G, though. Can I look at the note? Okay. Okay, it's another one of these. I'm still thinking these are used on the lock in the second floor of the gear room, but I don't know for sure. Someone's cut by hand. Message. Okay, yeah. I think we've got a picture of the 8th one of those already. Nope. Okay. So we could also make some kind of power shovel? I don't have the battery, unfortunately. So we made the power hammer with the broken lever, the battery pack, and the sledgehammer. So presumably if we went shovel lever, we get the power shovel. I have no idea what that would do, but okay. So that's not doing us any good. I don't have a key card for that. Okay. The true box does not always contain the prize. Right. Okay, I don't see anything else in here. I don't think anything else in here. I think we're good. Okay, we just go back to the boat. We just go back to the boat. We just go back to the boat. We're just going back to the boat, everybody. We're just going back to the boat. Oh, I forgot there is this, though. This is... Monday, November the 30th. Great Hall partitioning plan for... Oh. Is this telling us what the Great Hall looks like on the inside? I guess it does, technically. I thought this was randomized, but this is actually what this usually looks like. So the first doors lead, and then the middle ones are, I guess, technically dead ends, and then these ones have stuff in them. Interesting. I can't seem... Oh, wait, is there a notebook back there? There's a notebook back there, but I can't look at the notebook. Hold on. There's one other thing. Is it showing anybody? No, okay. There was the other one. This one. 45292. We can give that a chance and see. 45292. 45292. 45292. 5292. Let me clear it just in case. 4, 5, 2. Nope. Is there anything else in here? Oh. Oh yeah, so we started on a Saturday. Oh, that's an interesting art piece. Any secrets in here? 3, 4, 4, 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Would that be... I think it would be... Well, that would be the right number of things. So... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Let me see. 3, 4... 3, 4... 4, 2. And then 15 for the ones in the tree. Yeah, also day 1, which is when we started, was Saturday the 7th. So basically, if you add the current date, like the current day we're on to 6, that tells us like what the date is. Obviously, we've got, right now, we're at like, what, the end of the month? Okay, so let me try these numbers. 3, 4, 4, 2. 3, 4, 4, 2, 5. Nope. 1, 5, 3, 4, 4, 2. No. 4, 2. There's a lot of combinations here. 1, 5, 3, 4, 4, 2. So 2, 4, 4, 3. 3. What could that be? What is this a room of? It's working safe. Do you include the apples that fell? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 4, 4, 5, 2. 4, 4, 5, 2. 5, 2. And then 22, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 22. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot while we're here before we leave. So 4, 4, 5, 2, 2, 2. 4, 4, 5, 2, 2, 2. Nope. 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 2. Dang, I thought maybe for a hot second. Nope. It seems like this is a setup for the puzzle. Like these, they stand out too much. Three, 4, 3, 1. 3, 4, 3, 1. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 3, 5, 1. Hold on. 3, 4, 3, 5, 1. It's not the right amount of numbers. We can try it. It might not be, you know, the same as the other one that had 6 digits. Or 6, yeah, digits. 3, 4, 3. Oh, wait. Clear that. 3, 4, 3. 5, 1. Oh, close. I felt close. Because these back ones match these ones here, right? But they are in the background. So maybe it's 3, 4, 3, 3, 1, 2. Hold on. So 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 1, 2. That would be the correct amount of numbers that match up with the same ones we put into the other safe we figured out. 3, 4, 3. Oh, wait. Clear it. Clear it. 4, 3, 3, 1, 2. Dang it. Oh, that felt so... I feel like we're so close. I feel like we're very close. That stands out so brightly compared to everything else in this room. It very much feels like we need the answer right there. Like, it almost looks like the little guy in here is, like, sort of looking at it. I mean, he's looking either in the corner at the safe, or he's looking over at the drawing board. I don't like this. I don't care for it. I don't care for it. Is there anything else in here? Anything else that stands out? I mean, you have the different colors of blueprints. You have, like, the white ones, I guess, are blue on the inside? Okay, yeah. So the outside is white, and the inside, the writing part, is actually blue. Why do you have this rolled inside out, then? Unless it's, like, the number of these or something, but that seems less correct. That's an odd piece of equipment, whatever it is. Okay. Pins. Nothing in there. Nothing to do with the skylight, I don't think. Okay. We'll move on. We'll go get the boat. Day 24 will be the boat. We'll go do the boat stuff. Lurkers, thank you. You have the Twitch Bro go around. We always appreciate you. And but check the VODs here on Twitch. Check the VODs the YouTube repository. Also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of whatever you're up to. And yeah, I think that'll do it. Bye.